Hello, hello, hello. Take two, everybody. I'm back. Hello. Apologies for before. I had a surprise visit. So yeah, I do apologise for that. Today, the reason why I am going live solo is because I actually thought it would be a good idea to check in with everyone. Again, content you would like, what sort of topics you would like me to cover, because of course, being quite a multifaceted kind of professional, it does actually leave you thinking, well, what does the audience want? So what I'll be doing very shortly is indeed asking the audience. With that in mind, I will see you very shortly. Hello again, everybody. Happy Thursday. Wonderful to be here on another Reboot with Claire, with myself, of course, the Reboot Cats. Hello to Adam. Wonderful to have you. Housekeeping, please tune in tonight at 8 p.m. UK time, as Adam and Kate May will welcome hypnotherapist Yvonne Dodd to the show. That's exciting, doesn't it? I've always been quite fascinated by hypnotherapy, so if that's something that we're going to be covering, that would be absolutely awesome, of course. There are so many different techniques and strategies and ways of actually helping people to reboot into their best selves in the world. So one of the things that I've come across over the years as well as chakras. So if we have got someone who's particularly clued up on chakras, that would be fantastic. In fact, I can even think of someone myself. But all that spiritual stuff, obviously, your spiritual self is a part of who you are, as much as your physical self, your emotional self, your, just you in your entirety. As I always mention, your mental health is part and parcel of you as a person. It is one part of you. But of course, as human beings, we're very complex, very fascinating people, aren't we? There's so much to us as people. What many don't know about myself, but I did mention in one of my previous lives, is I actually grew up from an early age with epilepsy. And I don't often talk about it, but it's a part and parcel of who I am. I grew out of it. I've figured it out now. It's about 18 years ago. And yet at one point, it was a massive part of my life. Now it's 18 years ago. Isn't that mad? Mad to think. But yeah, I basically want to jump on this show today. I'm going to try and make it a really quick one, actually, because I want to ask you what kind of topics that you would like me to cover on the show. Hello, everyone. Wonderful to have you here. Thank you. So looking forward to it. I also do other things, including rapid release energy, which is chakra work, and I use energetic and spirituality. That sounds amazing. That sounds exactly the sort of thing I could talk to you about for hours. That sounds awesome. Thank you ever so much for sharing that with us today, Yvonne. So I know that people often have a lot of kind of things within their own lives, of course. People have children with complex needs. People have adults with complex needs, things like that. But part and parcel of myself as a mental wellbeing coach is I have a very broad understanding of a lot of the things that can impact upon people's mental well-being. Okay, so one of the things I really want to delve into is what kind of stuff do you as an audience want to hear more about? Okay, so obviously I can cover autism because that's been very much prominent in my own conversations over the last week or so. And autism is a fantastic topic. There's so much to it that I could be covering. There's so much about the world around autism, how much it has changed over the last 10 or so years. And there's an awful lot that I could cover within that. So it's certainly a topic I'm going to be talking about a little bit more. But obviously, if you want to suggest topics yourselves, please feel free. You know, there's so much to the world of mental well-being, you know, from stress relief to resilience to you know, tips and strategies around managing you know, your own emotional responses to things. There's an awful lot, you know, and I want to cover the stuff that you want me to talk about. Okay, so this is really your opportunity as the audience to give me some topics. All right, because otherwise I'll sit and talk about the things that I just pick myself, and you know, I might not even cover something that's relevant to you. So this is a perfect opportunity, of course. So another thing is, you know, I would love to be able to actually bring on members of the audience. Okay, I actually want to hear like your story. I want to hear little bits about, you know, what has impacted upon your life, what has given you the mentality that you have, what's created this strength, resilience, or whatever you have, and how did it happen? Yeah, because it's a journey like anything else. Mental well-being, you know, inner strength, it's all a journey that we go on, and it dips and it peaks and it troughs just like everything else. Now I can confidently say I'm the most assertive, confident, strong-willed version of myself I've ever been, but obviously that's not always been the case. You know, it's taken an awful lot of practice and an awful lot of experience to get me there. But you know, it's about being confident in who you are, going out there, sharing it with the world, and actually saying that's okay. Yeah, I create my own success in the world. Yeah, I'm a big believer in that. And there's been a lot of things that, you know, in the past have been doubted about me, whether or not I'd go through education. Came out of education and I've got like so many qualifications behind me because I have a natural inclination to learn. Yeah, I'm a very inquisitive person. I love learning. Yeah, but at one point, this was not necessarily seen as something that I would particularly do because people got the wrong impression. Yeah, how have you given people, you know, shown people your most powerful, highest self? And how have you gone forward in the world despite a lot of the challenges that might have been put in front of you? All right. So it's just a quick one today to welcome you into, yeah, into my world a little bit, but also to ask a little bit more about your own. Yeah. I would love to do some more educational content. So you pick a topic and I'll talk about it. Okay. This is a really, really good interactive way of getting yourselves, the audience, involved. And of course, as Adam has said below, please also consider liking and following our page, the Mental Health Warriors, and MH Warrior TV, as I'm speaking on here. All right. Absolutely great to have you here, as always. I'm very much looking forward to another reboot with Claire in the coming week. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.